So I'm a detective lead right now for Ventura County Sheriff's Office. I'm Captain Mendez. Been in Ventura for a while now. Was actually a chief of the LAPPD for a while before I retired and decided to come up here, kind of get a change of pace, change of scenery, slow everything kind of down a bit, get away from the hectic city life. I was chief there for a very long time, so I spent so much time in the city. It was like, yeah, I need to get away, take a
You
step
wanted to
back,
come. You
you
wanted to
know.
come out to the county, see how it is out this way. Because I know Ventura's been getting like more people over time, and the county's been getting bigger.
Exactly. I was actually a master FTO for LASD before I was a chief of what's it called, port police. So while I was in LASD, I got a taste of the county life, and I actually really enjoyed it. But when I had a chance to join port police, I was like, you know what? I'll take the opportunity, get the experience down there. They were offering a command position, so I was like, yeah, I'll take that. You know, get to work with newer guys and stuff. And eventually I rabbit hole down and worked my way from the bottom of the totem pole all the way up to chief and stayed there.
Nice. What did you? What made you want to become into law enforcement or that kind of field? Did you always want to become an officer or a deputy?
Oh yeah, since I was a kid. It's always been my dream to be an officer. Went into the military because I wanted to skip the whole process of college. I felt like college doesn't give you experience. Military gives you real experience. So went the military route so that I can eventually go into law enforcement. Okay. Now you can pull over. I was signaling him and he wasn't like catching that I was trying to stop him.
I gotta love that.
Two Victor 9. Gonna be on a 1038 with a white sedan, occupied one time. Gonna be on I-405 northbound by the 3030 marker. So different deputies do different stuff when they stop people. One of the first things I like to do when I stop somebody is run their plate. It gives me an idea of at least who's supposed to be driving the vehicle. So if it's somebody different, I, go about it different ways. So I was talking to him. I was asking him where he's going because he was doing 76 and a post 60, and he started telling me about voices in his head and a couple other things. So I'm concerned either he's mentally unstable or he might be under the influence of something. So I'm just gonna run his name real quick and see what's going on with him.
Okay.
So he is the registered owner of the vehicle. I don't see any flags in the red. I'm just gonna run his name and make sure there's nothing under that. Any warnings that I should know about? Questions. I'm gonna have him step out of the vehicle. I just want to make sure, especially if he steps out, if I see any signs of impairment, I want to be able to detain him right away. Just while I'm talking to him, just make sure you guys stay a little further back, just in case he tries to run or anything. I don't want you guys getting hurt.
All right. I'm gonna hop out. You all right? I saw you got hit.
Not what I was expecting. Two Victor 9. I got a suspect taking off on me on California Pacific Coast Highway. Gonna be northbound heading into the tunnel right now. It's gonna be a white four-door sedan. My navigation is kind of hard to see the fucking locations.
Yeah.
Gonna be headed southbound now, passing the Acton area. Gonna be approaching CHP inland now. Speeds at about 78, 80 miles an hour. Definitely don't want to try to go for a pit at these speeds because that could be fatal for the suspect. Still gonna be headed southbound, passing the 1046 marker. And he's gonna get into the city limits. Secondary.
We're getting everybody. Yeah, oh god! I think after this pursuit, I'm gonna ride with one of the guys down in the city. You can stay up north if you want. Okay.
I'm gonna fall back just for your guys' safety. It's a lot of vehicles. I don't want us getting into any collisions.
Okay. want to stay in the vehicle till they get them secured.
Yep.
I've got beanbag.
Multiple different cards, definitely not in his name here.
You're a naughty girl. I must
Gotcha.
punish you today.
Probably the reason for the running. I'm probably sure he's on drugs or something since he was also saying all this crazy
After
shit.
the wife goes to bed.
Alright. If you want, you can perform a field test on him.
Yeah. Alright, Mr. Bruno. Looks like you didn't get away. We're gonna go ahead and perform a field test on you. Make sure you're not under the influence of any narcotics.
Well, if you want my true opinion, I actually wanted to go to LAPD at first, but then I talked to Sheriff Fisher, and you ever met a boss before you wanted to work for?
Yeah.
So that was Fisher. Like, I've always wanted to be at LAPD because it started out with the port, of course, before it was disbanded, but they seemed more desperate, and Fisher was just, I don't know, I get a great vibe from him. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come up here. And plus, you know, I like the Ventura County area, especially with our new addition. So I think mainly that's what I chose. So I actually wanted to be a firefighter, believe it or not. And unfortunately, that did not work out. So after that, I joined the military, joined the army. Got hurt, got out. And my dad has been a police officer all my life, and he still is. He's a lieutenant. So I was like, you know what, when I turn 21, I'm going to become a cop. And on my 21st birthday, I got sworn in, and been doing it now since about 5 years now.
Nice. You enjoying it so far, I take it, since you've been around for 5 years?
Oh man, I've been enjoying it. But he just... in a way, he just ran that red light. That's James right here. Elevator 20, 1038, Mount View Street, Fillmore. 1028, California, A8, India Golf Hotel 604. Like, passenger car occupied times 1, negative additional. You'll see the explanation for running stop sign or red light. So is there a reason we're running a red light? I'm assuming not, so let's go ahead and see. David, I feel like I've dealt with you before there. Could be a reason. David, why are you revoked? Okay. Alright, Miss Yang, just hold tight, give me 1 second. So this driver right here just ran that red light on Mountain View, ran his license, and it's actually come back revoked. So he doesn't even need to be driving anyways. So he's not gonna like. Let's see about registration. Yeah, car is registered.
So what do you normally do when license is revoked in a situation like this?
So, you know, it's officer discretion. I could tow the car, I could let him go, but my biggest thing is he's been revoked, and he ran a red light, right? So, to me, driving is a privilege, and when we do these forms for, we'll say, if I write you a ticket, it's all about changing behavior. So if I don't do anything to him, what's really gonna change, you know?
Yeah.
So let's see. For return, we'll look for revoked. And you gotta bear with me now. We have a new we got a new format. So let's see. I believe. Which is weird how our law in California, you know, instead of revoked, it's drive on a suspended license. Okay, cool. Let's make sure we got everything set up. Court. The first on the 6th, 2026. Let's see the date core 0106-2026 0900. Tickets for me, I don't really put a narrative for my tickets. To me, it's not necessary. Go ahead and validate it. And then let's go ahead and get this tow sheet started too, because we're gonna impound it. So I notice with people too, when they do inventories of the vehicle, you know, they don't really put a lot. So what I do is I put like miscellaneous items, and miscellaneous items could be clothes, food, anything that's, like I said, miscellaneous, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna put every single little detail in the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him his ticket, and then we're gonna get him out of the car. 120, the active 1080 southwest on Mountain View Street, postal 3014. Be a white passenger car, occupied times 1 Whiskey Mike. $120 passing Fillmore Station, speeds 40, light traffic, clear weather. Victor 20 to 1 Victor 04. Can you go ahead and take primary reference by passengers? Okay, he's spawned. I don't know what's going on. Okay. 100 Victor 20 southbound on PCH, speeds 80, light traffic, clear weather. Gentlemen, how would y'all like to? Oh my God.
Oh God.
Holy shit.
20, 1050. 1 Victor 20 disregard, still heading southbound, speeds 50. Alright, gentlemen, how would you guys like to be part of it pit?
I have no problem with that. I got my seatbelt on.
Alright, let's go ahead and line them up.
Oh,
Over 20 TBI.
What's going on? That's
Nobody, you better get out of the car. Dude,
car.
I am not gonna play with this guy.
I took
420 15. Alright. So not only, gentlemen, is this car going to be towed, go ahead and do a arrest report on him. Get the tow sheet done. We'll do a use of force in reference to our pit maneuver we did. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Mr. Gang, are you good? You need medical attention? Alright, well, he pled the 5th, so he doesn't want to talk to me.
Winter.
And then I saw you hit this car, and all of a sudden you just disappeared.
Yeah, I was lagging pretty bad back there.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, well then they took out that car, rolled it, kept going. I was like, alright, we're gonna end this.
Smart idea.
1220, transport central wiper. So the only thing I gotta do then is just the arrest report, the use of force. Does, is Mendez still tonight, or?
I'm not entirely sure.
Bad boys, what you want, what you want, what you